Ah yes, it's that time of the year again. Valentine's Day. Love is in the air, hormones are high, which means it's time to focus on everyone's favorite lover boy, Ash Ketchum. Throughout the course of the anime, he's traveled with a bunch of girls. Because of this, many fans would love to know which one he actually ends up with. Unfortunately, we might never know the answer cause Ash is pretty dumb.
You think people change when they get kissed?
Guess we'll have to find out ourselves.
Although Ash is pretty oblivious to love, that's not gonna stop us from talking about the girls we want to see him with. So today, I'll be ranking my favorite Ash Ketchum shippings. Oh yeah, by the way, this list is my opinion, so if you disagree, just let me know in the comments as respectfully as possible, okay? Okay? Please spare my soul in the comments. Number 8. Negai shipping. This is the romantic pairing between Ash and Iris, and obviously, it's my least favorite. But before I get into the negatives, I'll be fair and try to go over the positives. Ash and Iris actually have some similarities that would make them a really good couple. For example, they're both stubborn and impulsive, and they both like to eat? This is gonna be harder than I thought. One thing to note though is the fact that Iris followed Ash on his journey without his permission. She gave the excuse that he's new to Unova, so she wants to help him out. Okay, Iris, cause you do that to every guy who just so happens to be new to Unova. We all know why you really followed him. Just look at the stare she gives Ash during his first gym battle. That's not a let's be friends look, that's a I wanna get in your pants look. You can also argue that Iris has a crush on Ash cause she's always teasing him about saying he's a little kid, but to be honest, that came off as more annoying than anything else.
You act like a little kid. You are a little kid. What a kid. You're still a kid. You don't have to go around acting like a little kid, you know. You're a kid. Such a kid. And that Ash Ketchum is why you're such a little kid.
Just shut up! You guys like that? You think that's cute? Honestly, they don't really seem like they'd make a good couple. At least for me. They have more of a brother-sister relationship and seem better off that way. Number 7. Advanced shipping. This is a romantic pairing between Ash and May. This is actually a pretty good shipping, but there are some reasons for why it's so low on the list. But before we get to that, let's talk about the good. When May meets Ash for the first time, she actually guilts him into letting her join him after Pikachu sneezes all over her bike. When Ash decides to let her join, she does this sneaky little yes, as if she's excited and this is what she wanted all along. Why? Maybe she Lycanroc? For the first season, it seemed like a relationship between Ash and May could have been possible. I mean, they didn't show crazy signs that they liked each other like other shippings, but they were still good friends. That all changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Wait, that all changed when May met Drew. Drew is May's main rival in the Pokemon contests. After his introduction, you see May's possible feelings for Ash gravitate more and more onto Drew. May's mom even mentions this after the Hoenn Grand Festival. It's way more obvious that May is into Drew than she ever was with Ash. She even leaves Ash to go to Johto because of Drew. So, yeah. Rest in peace, advanced shipping. Number 6. Aloha shipping. Alright, time to talk about one of the newest shippings introduced in Sun and Moon. Aloha shipping. Don't know why it wasn't called Alola shipping, but whatever. But yeah, this is a romantic pairing between Ash and Mallow. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Mallow's a pretty girl to look at, so who wouldn't want our boy Ash to land himself a girl like that? Only problem is, there aren't that much, if any, signs that Ash and Mallow are interested in each other. You can kinda say she's interested in Ash because she holds his hand when they first meet, and she seems super supportive of him during the beginning of the Sun and Moon anime, but as the series progressed, Mallow was just kinda left in the background, so you don't really see if there's any hints to her having any feelings for Ash or not. This is all the writer's fault though, seeing as how they don't really know what to do with her. So for now, it seems like they're just good friends, and that's okay, I guess. At least he has 2 other Alola girls to choose from. Number 5. Blue Angel shipping. This is a romantic pairing between Ash and Lana. This is another shipping that doesn't really give us that much. Or does it? There's actually a hint that Lana might be into Ash. In one episode, Ash goes over to Lana's house for a fishing rod, and when her sisters see him, they ask if he's her boyfriend, which causes her to blush and deny it. I don't know about you, but her reaction just seemed a little too extra. But this is a Sun and Moon anime after all. This isn't even the only time it's happened though. In another episode, Olivia thinks that Ash and Lana are going on a date, which causes Lana to blush and freak out again. The fact that this is the second time that it's happened might mean that it's a reoccurring joke in the series, or maybe she secretly does have feelings for him. She was the first of the Alolan girls to meet him after all, or like I said, it could just be a joke. Number 4. Pearl shipping. Okay, now we're getting into the totally possible shippings. Although Pearl shipping isn't as obvious as others, it still seems pretty likely. For one, Ash was really supportive during Dawn's Pokemon contests. He was always cheering her on. Did he ever do the same for May? Not really. When May had contests, Ash was just training off in the background with his Pokemon. As for Dawn, there have been multiple occasions where she's cheered for Ash in his gym battles with a cheerleading outfit. You see any of these other girls doing that? No, go away. Ash and Dawn also make a good pair because of how much she influences him. She helped him come up with the spin dodge strategy that he used to beat Rourke, and also the spin Aqua Jet he used against Mei Ling. These two are just always there for each other, so it isn't really such a stretch to think that they could end up together someday. Another thing you can mention about Ash and Dawn is their signature high five. They do this all the time, and they even did this when they said goodbye, so it actually made it a little more touching. Also, when Dawn returned in black and white, it wasn't the same as when Misty and May came back. When they did, it was just like, hey, it's you. While when Dawn came back, it was more cute and playful. And they even did the high five again. Oh my god, so good. Number 3. Aurelia shipping. This is a romantic pairing between Ash and Lily. Now this is pretty interesting because there aren't a whole lot of signs that show they might like each other, but I really like this pairing. I mean, they both seem to get along pretty well, so that's a start. And out of all of the Alolan girls, Lily is the one that Ash spends the most time with. Mostly because of plot, but that's not the point. Throughout Lily's whole process of trying to get over her fear of touching Pokemon, Ash has always been by her side, always cheering her on and always motivating her to get over that fear. I don't think I've ever seen Ash so invested in someone when it comes to going through something so personal, and you can tell that Lily really appreciates this. They honestly have the closest friendship out of the entire Sun and Moon gang, and although it seems like their feelings are very minimal at this point, who's not to say it can develop into something more? So there's still hope, Lily fanboys. Number 2. Poke shipping. I was a fan of Poke shipping for the longest time. It's the original, how could I not? With Misty, it's made a little more clear what her intentions were with Ash. At first she followed him because of the whole bike thing, but as the series progressed, she ended up having feelings for him. When Misty finally gets her bike fixed, she's heartbroken because it means she doesn't have to travel with Ash anymore. She even has a whole song and montage moment that'll tug on the old heartstrings. It's funny though, because it didn't really seem to bother Ash that she was leaving. At first. Anyways, Ash and Misty share a lot of great moments together, like this dance. One of my favorite Poke shipping moments has to be when they meet Rudy, the Trovita Island gym leader. He starts flirting with Misty and Ash clearly gets jealous. By the end of the episode, Misty chooses to stay with Ash, so Rudy accepts this and tells Ash that he's a really lucky guy. But then Ash gets all stupid again and doesn't realize what's going on. So it's like, do you like her or not, dude? What I love most about Poke shipping is the fact that they have this sort of relationship where it's like, they can't stand each other, but they also can't live without each other either. And before you say it, don't compare this to Iris. Cause at least with Ash and Misty, you can tell that there's something going on between them. So yeah, I definitely approve Misty for Ash. If it wasn't for one girl that's even better than her. Number 1. Fire shipping. Macy is best girl, okay? I'm kidding, I'm kidding. But since we're here already, let's have an honorable mentions moment for all the other great Ash Ketchum shippings that aren't just limited to his traveling companions. The real number 1. Amore shipping. We've made it! My all-time favorite shipping, Ash and Serena. Now before you dislike the video and profess in the comments how I'm wrong and how Misty and Lily are perfect, just hear me out. First of all, every female companion has had a reason for starting a journey and then they meet Ash along the way. Serena's different however. She starts her journey because of Ash. She had no goals or purpose for traveling besides being able to meet him again. Apparently they met at Professor Oak's summer camp when they were just little kids and she had a crush on him ever since. She even kept the handkerchief that Ash gave the day they met and used that as an excuse to why she wanted to see him again. So yeah, if it wasn't really obvious, Serena likes Ash. It was never this obvious with any of the other girls he's traveled with. Now I can go on and on about the many things Serena's done to show that she likes Ash, but like I said, it's pretty obvious. Instead, let's focus on Ash himself. Now in X and Y, Ash is still stupid, at least when it comes to love. He goes on a date with Serena and doesn't even realize it's a date, but still, he's shown signs that he might like Serena back. For one, unlike the other girls who inserted themselves into Ash's group for one reason or another, Serena was invited by Ash himself. He's never done that before. Another huge hint is when Serena cuts her hair and changes her outfit. Ash is the only one in the group who likes it at first, and on top of that, she's even wearing the ribbon he gave her. Oh my god. Now besides little cute hints they throw at each other, the biggest reason Ash and Serena make a good couple is because of how they both motivate each other. Although Serena isn't wearing a cheerleading outfit, she does seem to be more supportive and helpful to Ash in crucial moments, and vice versa. Having Ash by her side has made Serena a way more confident and capable Pokemon trainer. That's what you need in a relationship, someone who supports you no matter what and pushes you to be your best. And to top it all off, of course I gotta talk about the kiss.
Oh my! Oh my! Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh my god!
I know, right? That was honestly the icing on the cake. Even though we probably won't ever have confirmation of Ash having a girlfriend as long as he's still 10, I'm just glad that the XYZ series gave him the closest thing to an actual relationship. And that was a more shipping. Thanks for watching everyone, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to live your life to the fullest, and I'll see you all next time.